Alrighty, welcome everybody. It is Tuesday night and it is time to do some stamping. If you are new to my group or watching me, my name is Julie Brown. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and welcome. I'm so glad to have you tonight. Just make sure that you type in the comments if you have any questions. Also, I'd love to know you're here, so you can type in the comments and let me know you're here as well. It's always nice to know that someone's online with me, that I'm not sitting here talking to myself, which I do that pretty well on my own, but it is nice to know that I have other people to talk to. So tonight we have a set of 2 cards and then a fun little treat box that we're going to be doing. And but let me get some housekeeping out of the way while I'm waiting for people to get caught up and get online. So here is my contact information for any of you that are new to being on here with me, and I hope everything is fine. I try to watch this on my computer to make sure that it's not pausing and stuff, which I've had some trouble with that lately, so hopefully we'll get through tonight without a bunch of pausing. Anyway, if you would like to place an order with me, or for those of you that are in my club, that is the hostess code for January. And again, we order at juliebrown.stampinup.net. You can reach out to me at juliescreativestampin@gmail.com. And then you can always check me out on Pinterest, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Julie's Creative Stamping. The last one listed on there is my blog. And why is that important? Because most of the most of the cards that I demonstrate, if I don't like tonight, I don't have time to actually go through all of the sizes and cuts, and so I do get those eventually I try to get those on my blog the week of or the week after, but sometimes that doesn't happen. But always check out my blog and you can see the most updated cards on there. All right, so let's talk about what we're going to be using tonight. We are going to be using, well, if I can get this to work, hold on. Out of the January through June mini catalog, we're going to be using the Nuts and Bolts stamp set, the Sweet Little Boxes, the Sweet Talk DSP, which is short for Designer Series paper, and the Real Red Fall Linen ribbon. And out of the annual catalog, we're going to be using the Layering Circle dies. Oh, hey, Flora. I'm so glad you're here tonight. Yay, yay. So let's look at what set we're going to be using. So this is the set, and I just kind of want to point it out in the catalog because it's one of those sets that you sometimes overlook, because on the left side of this page is the fun gumball one. And if you guys missed my video on this one, I did that one last week. You can go back and check out my videos if you're here on Facebook and also on my YouTube channel. But this little stamp set is kind of stuck here in the corner. And it's just really cute, and I love it because my husband works at a mechanic shop, and so they use a lot of nuts and bolts, and so I just thought this was an adorable little set. And so we're going to be working with that tonight. We're also going to be working with a lot of the products that are on page 9, which is from the Sweet Talk Suite. So oh, hey, Mel. Hey, Shanine. So we're going to be using a lot of we're going to be using the paper and the ribbon, and then we're going to be using these fun little boxes, and that is on page 9. So I'm taking a lot of the stuff from the Sweet Talk, and we're combining it with that Nuts and Bolts. And I am going to show you 2 cards that we made in my card class out of this suite, so you can see how fun this suite is. Maybe I'll do that at the beginning. So for those of you that came to my card class, you already know, but this was one of the cards that I made out of that Sweet Talk suite. Isn't that cute? It's got the dies cut out a bunch of this stuff, and then on the inside it just says, "Happy to have you in my life." Now again, we're using a completely different stamp set. I'm just showing you 2 of the cards that we did at our card class this month that used the Sweet Talk suite. And here's another one. There's that embossing folder, and there's this card. Really simple card, but how fun is that? All right, so those are 2 of the cards that I used from that suite. But tonight we're using this one, so let's get started. So the first card is going to be kind of done with masculine colors. So I'm going to be using basic gray as our card base. And then what I did was I cut a piece of this is that Sweet Talk Designer Series paper with the stripes. And we're just going to adhere this to the front. Now I heard a little trick and we're going to see if it works tonight. Sometimes this Stampin' Sale Plus, it's so sticky that sometimes it grabs the paper. And I heard someone tell me that if I used a silicone mat underneath it, that I wouldn't have that trouble. So we're going to test that out tonight and see if that works. Yet another use for our silicone mats, right? Okay, so we're just going to take this and we're just going to center it the best we can onto this piece of paper, or the card front. I say piece of paper. And again, it's really hard for me to kind of center. And so I got a little more at the bottom than the top, but that's fine. It'll still look great. Okay, so that's going to go like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring in a piece of Whisper White, and we're going to stamp one of our little robots. I guess you would call these robots. And we're just going to stamp him in black Memento ink. And you guys are going to have to watch me color this guy. But the other ones that I'm doing, I have colored most of them. And so this is kind of the main one that you'll have to watch me color tonight. So sorry about that, but that's as far as I got today. And then it's got this little fun saying that says, "I'm nuts and bolts about you." Anyway, I just think that this is a stinking cute set. So, oh, Susie, hello. I see you're here too tonight. Yay. I've got a good crowd tonight. Okay, so that I stamped that in Pool Party ink. And then I'm just going to come in. It's got these little tiny, a little tiny stamp set. And I'm just going to put it with the black Memento ink. Now, this card is what you would consider simply stamping, except for the fact that I have added some Designer Series paper to it. But for this card, I'm not bringing any dies in. I'm not bringing anything in that is something that you would consider a step up from like a simple stamping card. I am coloring it though. So I'm going to be using, I believe this is Smoky Slate and Pool Party Stampin' Blends. And so let's just get busy with that. So I'm going to just kind of take the dark one and we're going to do these little, I'm not even sure what you would call these. They remind me of those things on Frankenstein. The Frankenstein monster. And I'm not doing a lot of blending tonight. I'm just kind of using like lights and darks in different areas. And mainly because this is just such a small, small area to color. So I just decided that I would just kind of use the markers and just kind of color in tonight. So we're just going to color this in. Again, this is the light Smoky Slate. I use the dark one around this outside. And then down here, I'm just going to, I'm trying to decide, I think I want to go light. But we're going to color him in. And you can see this goes pretty fast. So it's not something that's going to take a ton of time. And coloring can be quite relaxing, at least for some of us. Oh, shoot. You guys lost the signal again? Oh, my gosh. I can't even. So, can you guys hear me, or have you completely lost the signal? Let me see what's happening here. So I don't know, can you guys hear me yet again? Oh my gosh, you know, I was on a training earlier today and the same thing was happening. So I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. If you can, if someone can type in and let me know. It's in and out. You guys, I apologize. I was on a training earlier today, and it was happening with everybody on there as well. So hopefully this will calm down and we'll be able to get through this. So bear with me and hopefully it'll be fine. So basically I am just coloring, and I don't know if I should mess with it. I'm going to try to bring it in so you can see that. Okay. I just saw on there that it said that the signal was lost. So I don't know if I'm back yet, but I'm going to keep going as if I am. And then if I have to redo this later, I will do that. So now I'm going to come in with the light pool party. So again, guys, please kind of keep talking to me and letting me know if you guys are here. Actually, I can tell you're not because I'm not seeing it on my screen. And I don't know if it has to do with my computer connection, because it seems like every time I reboot my computer, it brings you guys back. So I don't know if it's my computer that's messing it up or what's going on. So anyway, I'm going to color this in with the light pool party. Oh my goodness, I think you can, oh hey April. So you can hear me, but you can't see me. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening again tonight. This is like killing me here. So can you guys see me yet? I wonder if it's my computer that's messing this up. Because it seems like every time I refresh my computer, it works fine. So can you guys see where I've colored in? So it's okay now. So I'm trying to watch to see what's happening. So I'll see if I can get through this tonight, and then maybe I can re-record it and do it again. But it looks like it's like not working. I'm not sure what it's doing. It says the broadcast is waiting on a signal. Oh my gosh, this is killing me. Let me check something. Let me try something here. All right. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep going and hopefully this will all work out. And then I'm going to come in with the, okay, you can see what I've colored. Well, that's good. You just can't see how I colored it, but okay. All right, so we're just going to color this in, and we're going to color this again with the blends. Maybe if I move a little slower, it will be okay. I really do think it's my computer that's messing it up because it keeps jamming on my computer. All right, well, I'm going to keep going, and hopefully this works. So then I'm coming in with the dark pool party, and that's going to be up here. And then we're going to bring that in on his little mouth right there. And then I'm going to come in with the dark gray on the bottom. This is smoky slate. And we're going to color in his feet. All right, and then I'm going to come in with the pool party again for the little like flower type thing that it's holding. So we'll see. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. Like I said, I'm not sure what's happening because my computer it keeps going on and off. So hopefully you guys are seeing this and it's working okay. Again, we've been having some technical difficulties lately, so I'm not really sure what's been going on. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I am going to attach this to a piece of pool party as a mat. And again, I'm going to bring in my silicone mat. and pull this on like so. It does seem to be working, so maybe that's a new tip with this Stampin' Seal Plus. And here we go. So that's going to go on like so. And so then we've got this. Yeah, the internet's being crazy. I'm so sorry, guys. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take it from there and we're going to add it to our card front. So again, I apologize if this is being crazy. Like I said, if this doesn't, when I look at the replay later, if it's totally messed up, then I probably will re-record it for you guys so that you can come back and look at it another time. But then we're just going to pop that on the card front like so. And I love that, you know, the colors in this I think are really fun. And it allows it to be a more masculine card. Let me go. Whoops, I went the wrong way. Bring it out. Okay. And then for the inside, we're going to stamp one of the other little robots, again, in Memento black ink. I'm so sorry you guys are missing this because it is such a stinking cute stamp set. And I love the finished product here, but hopefully you guys are going to get to see it. And like I said, I actually rebooted everything today in hopes that it wouldn't do this tonight, because it did do it the last time. And then I'm just going to kind of do the same thing. We're just going to color in, trading off between the pool party and the smoky slate blend. That's the one thing we never have control over is our internet. It drives me crazy. It can work all day long, and then the minute I try to do my presentation for you guys, then it tends to just decide it doesn't want to work. So let's make his feet pool party on this one. And then I'm just going to come in with the smoky slate, and I think I'm going to do the head part of his body as the lighter gray. Or lighter, I keep saying gray, smoky slate. And one thing you'll notice about these blends when you color with them, sometimes they look a little bit darker when you first put it on here, and then they do lighten up as they dry. So you will be able to see a difference in the dark and the light. So I hope, can you guys see this on your end, or is it frozen? I don't know what's happening on your end. So hopefully it's not frozen. Mine seems to be frozen on my screen, but again, I don't know if that is just the internet itself, or if it's just, I'm just lucky tonight, right? And so what I did with this is I just kind of did every other one of these little, it's almost like it's got like cogs down here. And so I just kind of did every other one down here. And I'm just going to come in here with the lighter, and you can actually color it like so. And then I think I want the darker up on his head. And then get his little button up there. And then I think I'll do his little claws with the pool party. So I don't know, you guys, I haven't heard from anybody, so hopefully you're still seeing this. But I'm going to move forward with this recording, because hopefully it's at least recording fine on this end, and I can at least post it later. So sorry if you guys have questions and I have to post this later and I don't get to see those. So on the inside, on the out front, I put I'm nuts and bolts about you. And so for the inside, I'm going to put you make my heart go beep. So if you guys are still here, let me know. And if you're able to watch it, let me know that as well. Okay, still watching. Yay. Thanks, Janine. Alrighty. So I'm going to clean that off. And then we're going to just, so if you guys didn't see, I just colored him in at the bottom and then put that stamp there. And then now I'm going to bring in, keep that, oh my gosh, it's saying signals lost again. Oh, this is craziness. I don't know. Sometimes I think I just need to get like my own internet just for this and quit worrying. Although like Wes is upstairs and I know he's not on any internet, so I have no clue why it is doing this. I may have to get a hold of my internet. But anyway, so there's the first card. I'm nuts and bolts about you, and you make my heart go beep. All right, so cute, cute. And so for the next card that we're gonna do, I'm going to, I've kind of pre-prepped everything for this one. But we're going to be using a, oh, I haven't scored that. Well, that'll be good because now I can show you guys how to score if my computer's going to work. Oh, sorry, I don't even know what to do about my internet issue. All right, so I'm just going to score that. And this light gray one is my scoring tool on the trimmer. Let me try this again. Yeah, it's so crazy because I have so much stuff turned off. I can't believe that it's doing this. And so we're just going to fold that. And basically, again, I'm bringing in the designer series paper from that Sweet Talk suite. And I love these. It looks like those candies. And so I love these. And so we're just going to use that. And like I said, I did a lot of this work ahead of time, but this one was still pretty easy to accomplish and to do. If I can get my tape runner to work. And so we're just going to stick this on the card front like so. And then what I did was I took a piece of Whisper White and I stamped these guys and went ahead and colored them, and then I cut them out with the layering circle dies. And then what I did was I took some of our cardstock, and I think this was So Saffron, Petal Pink, and Highland Heather, and I then put these, and then we're just going to attach those to those. So again, it seems like every time I reboot or refresh my computer, so I'm wondering if it is my computer that's causing the issues here. May have to figure that out. So basically we're just going to mount these onto the cardstock. And basically what I did is, because I had the purple in here, and then this one has the So Saffron, so that one's going to go on the So Saffron. And let's see if it's doing it. Oh my gosh, what a hot mess. I hate technology most of the time. So that one's going to go on there. So I've got these two like so. And then we're going to do this last one on a piece of Petal Pink. Oh my goodness. And it's going to go on like so. And then we have all of them mounted on these really cute scallop circles. And now all I have to do is stick these on the front. Now I'm actually not going to put a sentiment on the front because it has all these really fun BFF, hug me, text me, you are cute. So I kind of felt like it already had a lot of fun sayings on the front. So this biggest one, I'm going to lay down flat. And then these other ones, let me find me some dimensionals. These other ones we're just going to pop up. So hopefully you guys are still hanging with me and it's all working okay. It's like crazy night. I think I'm definitely going to have to call my internet provider and find out what is going on. So I'm just putting some dimensionals on the back. And then this one is gonna, and it's gonna overlap that guy a little bit, but this one's gonna sit down here at the bottom. And then this one here is going to, same thing, same concept with popping it up, and it's gonna overlap the one on, it's gonna go up here and overlap that big one as well. All right, so I'm going to stick those in there. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this and it's not too like crazy. Trying to watch this as my signal keeps going in and out. All righty. All right, so then that's going to be the front of that one. How cute is that? Right? I was just trying to find some really fun ways to work with this little nuts and bolts because like I said, my husband works at a mechanic shop and I just think this would be just really cute. Now this one is probably a little bit more feminine than I would normally do for a guy, but you know, it's okay to give guys a little bit of pink, right? And so I need to cut down, I usually have a ton of my inside pieces, but I don't have any sitting here. So just so you know how I make those, I take an 8.5 by 11 sheet and I cut it at 5 1/4. And I usually cut like a ton of these ahead of time. And then I turn it and I cut it at 4. And then I can cut it again, and that gives me 2 4 by 5 1/4 on that half a sheet. And then I have the other half a sheet. So you normally can get 4. Because if I were to cut this one too, it would give me 2. So I could normally get 4 out of that sheet. All right, so for the inside of this card, I'm just going to use that I'm nuts and bolts about you. And I think I'm going to use Gorgeous Grape this time for the inside, just so that it pops a little bit, because it's going to go on that Granny Apple Green. And as you guys know, I always use this graph paper to get my card, to get this straight, so it makes it easier to stamp straight when I do that. So, oh, I'm going to need that. And then I want to go ahead and down here at the bottom, I want to put some hearts, like so. Alrighty. So we've got that. Let me clean these up. Let me see if hopefully you guys are still with me. Oh, I'm telling you tonight, what a mess. So a lot of you will be watching this on YouTube, so hopefully there won't be that problem because I will have pre-recorded this and you'll just get to watch it. So that won't be too bad on your end. It's just for all of you that were trying to watch me live on Facebook. Yeah, but I also had heard lately that Facebook's been having some issues too, so it could be that. So I am not sure what's going on. All right, so that's the inside for this card. So there you go with that one. How fun is that? And I'm nuts and bolts about you. Okay, so for our last little project, for those of you that are still hanging with me and you haven't let this drive you completely crazy tonight. Oh my goodness. We're going to do a really fun little treat box. So these are the treat boxes. They come like this. And so what I did is I stamped on it, and then we're going to put it together, and I am going to color the last one. So I took our little robots and I stamped all over our card, and then I'm just going to color this one in for you just to show you how quick I mean, you guys saw me color one, but I should have just gone ahead and got it all colored in. But we're just going to color this guy in. And this is just a fun little treat box that you can give to somebody. And I was going to go upstairs, and I know I've got these little like mints that fit in here, but I think those really thin chocolates would fit in here as well. So I think there's a lot of options here for what will fit in here. And so this one, I just kind of did the back and forth with the light and the light and the dark. And so what I mean is, like, I kind of did like this side is going to be the light smoky slate, and the other side is going to be the dark smoky slate. And then so if this one is the light, then I'm going to go down here and make this side the light one as well. And again, you know, obviously you guys can color it whichever way you want to. Let me make sure. Oh, that was the dark, so I'm going to do that opposite. Sorry. That was the dark. Now I'm using the light. So if anyone's still with me, let me know that you're still able to see. If not, like I said, I will be trying to either re-recording this whole thing or just getting, I'll either have to re-record it, or I will just have to upload from my Switcher Studio, and then that will be a good recording for you guys. Okay, so again, I'm just coloring in, and I'm trying to go fairly fast because I'm sure you guys are like already bored with the whole in, out with the system tonight. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can see where it's at here. If the broadcast, I don't know. It may have completely stopped on you guys, so we'll have to wait and see. And so now I'm going to come in with my real red here and just kind of, these are his arms and his legs and his neck. And then I think I want to do the dark smoky slate on his feet. So we're going to do that. All right, and then we're going to show you how to fold this up. It's really easy. I've already kind of burnished all the edges. And like I said, I stamped those little hearts along the edge. And this is pretty easy because we're just going to take this. It's already got a sticky strip. It comes with these strips on it. And we're just going to remove those strips. All righty. And then we're just going to kind of fold everything. So you want this, where the sticky strip is, I want to fold these in and get those kind of inside of that. And then we're just going to kind of fold it shut. And I'm going to try to do one side, this side first, so that it's laying as even. Oh, and I didn't get that very even. And then we're going to do this side and make it nice and even. And then it basically just kind of closes up like so. And then you have your fun little box that you can give to somebody. Now I'm going to take some of this fall ribbon, the real red ribbon, and I'm actually going to tie this and wrap this around. Let me cut some of this. And I'm actually going to just tie myself a bow right here. And this is mainly just to keep that lid shut so that if you are filling it with stuff, it's going to keep that lid shut so that things don't pop out of it or fall out of it. Not that I think that it would, but just in case, you know, especially if like you want to make these up for your kids' Valentine's Day party at school. And so it's going to be like so. And then I had, let me see if I can find it. I had a piece of, shoot. Let me see if it fell on the floor while I was trying to get all of this to work tonight. Oh, there it is. So I cut myself a little piece of basic gray. And I'm just going to take You Make My Heart Go Beep. And I'm just going to take this and I'm going to ink it up with the black Memento ink. And we're going to stamp this right in the center like so. And we're going to clean that off. And I'm guessing that I've lost most of you because I'm not seeing any comments. And then I'm just going to take a mini glue dot and attach it, pick it up on the back of that, and just set that like so. So there's my little mini box. Isn't that cute? So stinking cute. And you guys can imagine if you guys have that the Stitch So Sweetly set, you know, just even taking like some punching or cutting some of these out and decorating that box with that would be super cute as well. So these are the cards that we did tonight. And this was adding the nuts and bolts set basically to the Sweet Talk Suite. And then these were the cards I showed you at the beginning that are made from the Sweet Talk Suite. So lots of different ideas, lots of different things that you can do with this set. It's super cute, super easy to work with. And yeah, so, you know, hopefully you guys will take a look at that suite and at least some of these projects because they're just so much fun. Again, this was just this Sweet Talk, and then this, most of the products that I used are from that suite. But then I wanted to add the nuts and bolts and show you. And again, you could add Happy Valentine's Day, Happy Birthday, anything to the cards that I made tonight. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys trying to be with me tonight. I know it may have failed and I didn't get to see comments. But hopefully once maybe I shut this down, it will reload and it will, you guys can come back and watch it at a later time. If you're watching it on YouTube, it's probably going to play just fine and you're not going to have any of those issues. But I appreciate everybody being with me tonight and trying really hard to be here tonight. I hope that you got to see somewhat of what I was doing. And if not, I will re-record it and I will post it to my YouTube channel, which is Julie's Creative Stamping. So everybody have a great night and we will be talking to you soon. Bye.